Biden traveling to Pittsburgh today to talk about his $3 trillion plan to improve America's infrastructure.
His proposal calls for major construction projects around the country that his administration says would create thousands, if not millions, of jobs. But there is a catch. Let's go to Local 10 DC Bureau Chief Ben Kennedy, live now with more. Ben.
Well, Calvin, Nicole, that catch is the multi-trillion-dollar price tag, and who will pay for it? If you make less than $400,000 a year, your taxes will not go up, as this plan targets big business. President Biden touched down in Pittsburgh to talk about his sweeping infrastructure plan.
Today, I return as your president to lay out the vision of how I believe we do that, rebuild the backbone of America.
It's more than just roads, railways, and bridges. It's also broadband.
1/3 of the nation doesn't have access to broadband, and the president's proposal aims to fix that. The more than $2 trillion package would rebuild transportation infrastructure, revamping 20,000 miles of roads and repairing 10,000 bridges. It would also improve drinking water, the electric grid, and set aside money for affordable housing and upgrading schools.
And this is about creating jobs now. It's also about investing in industries of the future.
The big question, how to pay for it.
Will not raise taxes at all on anyone making under $400,000 a year.
Instead, Biden wants to raise the corporate tax rate to 28% and close tax loopholes for businesses.
The number of companies that didn't pay taxes in the last couple of years is just insane, and most Americans would agree. We need to change that.
But getting Republicans on board might be a challenge.
Let's do an infrastructure bill. Let's don't turn it into a massive effort to raise taxes on businesses and individuals.
And President Biden is still in Pittsburgh as I speak, but back here in D.C., the Department of Defense today updated their policy, undoing the Trump-era policy banning transgender people from serving in the military. It'll be effective on April 31st, and transgender people can serve openly. The announcement also coincides with International Transgender Day of Visibility. Calvin, Nicole.
Our Ben Kennedy live for us in the nation's capital. Ben, thanks a lot.